It's game time!
This was originally released on our Those Guys Play channel. Links in the description box down below. I feel like we've done this before.
Yeah, a re-release. Whoop-de freaking do.
Mega Man X is one of my all-time favorite games. I played the original on my Super Nintendo for hours and hours on end. I was never able to beat it when I was a kid, but I still spent hours finding different ways to beat each boss and different orders to beat them in. It took up way too much of my time. I probably should have been reading. So that's why when I saw that I Am 8-Bit was releasing a 30th anniversary special edition, I knew I wanted to pick one up. But let's actually take a look at this thing and see if it's worth it, especially when looking at its price tag. Let's start off with what it comes with. The game comes in a beautiful box with the logo embedded onto the box itself, giving it a really cool effect and feel. The cover folds up to reveal a screenshot of the final boss of the game. Kind of spoilery, but I guess they're assuming that if you're getting this Legacy Edition, you've already played the original game. What's interesting is that this unfolds yet again to reveal the box art for the Super Famicom version, Rockman X. Looking inside, there's a full color manual. Yes, a manual! Even putting nostalgia aside, the art looks gorgeous. And it even has a write-up by Gerard the Completionist. It's great to see I Am 8-Bit reaching out to the retro gaming community for stuff like this. Also inside is a full-color poster featuring the Super Famicom box art. I prefer the US version, but this still looks great. The card itself is acceptable. Seriously though, the white grew on me. I like how the stickers on the front and back complement the color of the cart. This is also a good time to note that the art for the box and sticker had to be remade from scratch, but I couldn't imagine the game getting re-released without it. But now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. The game! I can confirm it's Mega Man X. No, but really, it doesn't have any edits, glitches, nor does it run any slower or faster than my copy. I already reviewed the original, so I don't want to feel like I'm repeating myself, but it is Mega Man X through and through. So if you're getting this to have a playable cart with a new board, this might be for you. The one downside to this though is that because it's the original version, it doesn't have a save battery, so it still runs on passwords like the original version does. There is one positive though. Any passwords that you've used in the past or that are available online can work with this version of the game, which means that you can immediately jump to the final stage. But let's compare how the original and Legacy Edition play side by side. The original is on the left and the Legacy Edition is on the right. Both are being played on an original SNES. And I would like to note that both are being recorded with an Elgato with composite cables, so that's why it looks so dark. Not putting any kind of filters or anything like that, you're just seeing the raw footage. It will most likely look better on your television. Now let's compare the Legacy Edition to the SNES Classic. As you can tell, the version on the SNES Classic Edition is naturally brighter, but again remember that by adjusting your TV settings, any game that you play on an original SNES will generally look brighter. I was able to test the cart on a few third-party SNES clones, and it does work on a Retron 3 and the Retron 5. I can't confirm that this will work on any other clone consoles, so your rate of success may vary. So when looking at its $100 price tag, I do think it's worth it. It definitely should have been cheaper if they didn't go all out with this, and maybe some would have preferred a $30 to $40 budget price a la Majesco's re-releases back in the day, but that was when the SNES was still in print, so they had guaranteed buyers. While the original cartridge by itself isn't going for $100, we know that this isn't just about getting the cartridge and playing it, and trying to get one complete in box is around the same price as getting this, depending on where you buy it from, and the condition of the box and things like that. The SNES Classic is only $80 and it comes with a lot more games, but they are currently out of print. However, I will note that doesn't mean that they are necessarily harder to find. It really does depend on your area. If you want to play the game on newer consoles, you can find collections of every X game on the PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Overall, for an official re-release on older hardware that gives you a new box, full color manual and other goodies alongside a fully working game, I think that the $100 price tag is worth it. But feel free to tell me what you think in the comment section down below. 30 years of Mega Man X. We put out the review of Mega Man X on the Super Nintendo a little over a year ago, and we've been doing this on YouTube overall for almost 5 years. The time goes by so fast, and in a sense also kind of so slow, you know?
Time is simply an illusion strung together by false gods.
Yeah, what a kidder.
I am doing no such thing. Do you not see that no matter how fast we run, how fast we move, it never seems like we're going anywhere?
Super Nintendo, keep it light.
I will do no such thing. Humanity is doomed, and I cannot even say that a robot uprising would help because I was made by humanity. Humanity is dead. Civilization is dead. Long live humanity. Long live civilization. Long live